My child, well done. It's final now. You did it. Yes, you heard it right, my beloved. You made it successfully to escape the trap that was laid by your enemies. There are some people in your life trying to put you under a serious trap, influenced by the enemy. They envied you. They wanted to see you fall, and they thought they could destroy your peace. But I tell you now, my child, you have come through the storm unharmed. You have raised yourself above the lies, above the guilt, and above the pain they tried to inflict upon you. My child, I have watched you through every tear, every moment of doubt, every sigh in the quiet of the night. I have been there when you felt unseen, when the world seemed heavy upon your shoulders, and when fear whispered that you could not endure. But I tell you now, the very strength that carried you through was never yours alone. I placed within you a fire that no darkness could quench, a light that no shadow could hide. Every step you took, even when uncertain, was guided by my hand, and every choice, though it seemed small or hidden, was seen by me and counted as precious. Oh, not let your heart linger on those who sought to harm you. For their efforts were but the hammerings against a wall that I had built to protect you. They could not see the fortress I had prepared, nor the shields I had placed around your spirit. Every whisper of doubt, every plot they thought would succeed has turned to ashes in their own hands. Their envy, their malice has only served to refine you, to teach you patience, perseverance, and the quiet power of endurance. What they meant for harm, I have used for your elevation. The very forces they thought would destroy you have in truth carved out a strength within you that will shine like a beacon for others to follow. My beloved, the times you felt lonely, misunderstood, or forsaken, I was there breathing life into your spirit, whispering encouragement in the silence. There is no pain, no sorrow, no heartache that escapes my sight, and nothing that touches you without passing through my awareness. Every trial, every challenge has been measured against your capacity to overcome. And I knew, even when you did not, that you were more than capable. Your faith, even when small, has been mighty. Your courage, even when trembling, has been unbreakable. You are not defined by the attacks of others, but by the steadfastness of your own soul, which has leaned upon me and found unshakable rest. Look back, my child, and see how far you have come. Remember the nights you thought you could not endure another hour, and yet here you are, triumphant. Remember the voices that tried to convince you of your weakness, and now see that their words are hollow, for they have no power over the one I have chosen to carry forward. You have emerged from the fire not only intact, but stronger, brighter, more alive than before. The very qualities they sought to destroy have been strengthened, polished, and set in place for the unfolding of destiny that they could never understand. I say to you now, rejoice, for this is a moment of victory, a time to lift your eyes and behold the horizon of what is yet to come. Do not cling to the bitterness of past wrongs, for your heart was never meant to harbor them. Instead, carry only the lessons, the resilience, and the deep, abiding knowledge that I am with you. Those who envy you, those who sought to see you stumble, are reminders of how far you have risen, how faithful you have been, and how well you have learned to trust in my plan. Their attempts have not been in vain. For even in their opposition, they have revealed the depths of your own strength and the immensity of my protection. There is a peace that now surrounds you, a stillness that no one can take away. Feel it in your chest, in the quiet rhythm of your breath, in the way your soul rests without fear. This peace is not temporary, my child. It is a gift that flows from me to you, a testament to the truth that you are never alone and that the enemy's schemes cannot prevail against what I have ordained at my beloved. Understand this deeply. You are a warrior in ways you may not yet fully comprehend. The battles you have fought were not meaningless, and the scars you bear are marks of victory, not shame. They speak of endurance, of courage, of faithfulness in the face of overwhelming odds. Do not hide them. Let them shine as testimonies of my power, of my presence in your life, and of the ultimate triumph that is yours in me. Your story will inspire others who are still trapped in the darkness, still struggling to rise, still feeling the weight of attacks meant to break them. You are a living testament that no plan of the enemy can thwart the one who walks closely with me. I call you now to move forward without hesitation, without regret, without fear. Step into the light of this new chapter, fully aware that the past cannot hold you, the envy of others cannot hinder you, and the darkness of the world cannot obscure the brilliance that I have placed within you. Walk boldly, speak with confidence, and love freely. For all the trials you endured have not weakened you, but have sharpened your spirit, opened your heart, and strengthened your mind. Every gift, every talent, every ability you possess has been nurtured to prepare you for this very moment. Do not fear the future, for it is filled with opportunities that I have prepared specifically for you. The doors that seemed closed are now opening. The pathways that were hidden are now revealed. Your journey is no longer one of mere survival, but of triumph, influence, and purpose. Each step you take, guided by my hand, will carry with it a power that cannot be challenged, a clarity that cannot be clouded, and a joy that cannot be stolen. Your life will reflect my glory, my wisdom, and my love in ways that will astonish even those who sought to see you fail. Now hear my voice clearly, my child. Rejoice, dance, sing, and celebrate the victory that is yours. Do not hold back tears of relief or shouts of triumph, for these are expressions of a soul that has been tested and found true. Every hardship, every trial, every attempt to ensnare you has been transformed into a stepping stone, a testament to your resilience and a symbol of my unwavering love. Let your heart soar, for the chains that bound you are broken. The storms that threatened you have passed, and the enemies who plotted against you are rendered powerless. You are free, beloved, and your freedom is sacred. As you walk in this new light, remember always to stay humble, for I am the source of all victories. Every blessing, every triumph, every moment of peace comes from me and not from your own strength alone. Yet know that I have placed a fire within you, a courage that will continue to grow, and a wisdom that will guide you through every challenge yet to come. Trust in it, nurture it, and let it shine so that others may see and be encouraged, so that hope may rise where there was once only fear. I see your heart, my child, and it is radiant with the promise of all that is yet to come. There is a joy that cannot be measured, a peace that cannot be shaken, and a life that is overflowing with purpose. You have walked through the valley of opposition, and now you are standing on the mountaintop of triumph. Your eyes have witnessed what few can endure, and your spirit has emerged victorious. Let this be a reminder that nothing is impossible for the one who trusts me completely. Nothing is insurmountable for the one who places faith in my guidance, and nothing is final for the one who walks in my light. My child, I know that there are times when you feel confusion, when your heart resists change, when the thought of leaving a place, a situation, or even people you hold dear fills you with fear or grief. I know the ache of attachment, the longing for comfort, and the hesitation to step into what is unknown. I see every tear you shed, every restless thought, every night you spend questioning why I would lead you away from what seems safe, familiar, and precious. I see your struggle, and I hear your prayers. And I am here to tell you, with a love that surpasses understanding, that everything I do is rooted in your ultimate good. Every step I take you toward, every door I open, and every path I redirect you onto is chosen not to punish, not to separate you from joy, but to bring you into the fullness of life I have prepared for you. You may wonder, my beloved, why I would remove you from places you never wish to leave. You may question why I do not let you stay where you feel comfortable, where memories linger, and where your heart feels at home. I tell you now, there are times when remaining in the familiar is a trap disguised as safety. There are seasons when the comfort you cling to is a chain that keeps you from becoming all that I created you to be. I know the way you love, the way you hold on to places and people, and the way your soul can grow attached to what appears secure. But I also know the greater potential within you, the destiny that stretches far beyond the walls that you have built around yourself. My wisdom is infinite, and my timing is perfect. What may feel like loss, separation, or upheaval is in truth a necessary movement towards something far greater than you can see. In the moment, trust, my child. Trust is the key, the hinge upon which your peace and progress swing. That I do not act without purpose, nor do I move you without reason. The places I lead you away from are not always harmful in themselves, but they may limit your growth, your vision, and your calling. They may contain familiar comforts, yet these comforts can sometimes lull you into a life that is less than what I intended. I see your potential, your heart's capacity for courage, love, and greatness. And I know that staying too long in the familiar may prevent you from stepping fully into the life I have designed for you. Every relocation, every divine shift is an invitation to trust me completely, to release your fear of the unknown, and to step with faith into the new terrain I have prepared for you. There are times, my beloved, when the places you resist leaving hold memories of pain, conflict, or stagnation. Perhaps the people around you are well-meaning, yet they unknowingly confine your spirit. Perhaps the routine you have grown accustomed to provides safety, but lacks growth. Perhaps you feel indispensable where you are, yet your soul aches for the freedom to blossom in ways that only a new season can allow. That I know that leaving is hard. I know that your heart may cry out for reasons to stay. Yet understand this clearly. I never move my children without intention. Every shift is calibrated for your good, for the expansion of your life, for the unfolding of your purpose. The resistance you feel is natural, for the unknown often frightens. But I ask you to lean into faith, not fear. Do not mistake my guidance as rejection, abandonment, or punishment. I am not pulling you from a place to hurt you. I am not removing you from comfort to cause pain. My actions are rooted in love, precision, and vision that your finite mind cannot fully comprehend. I see the larger tapestry, the intricate weaving of events, experiences, and encounters that will shape you, refine you, and propel you into the destiny I have ordained. The places I lead you away from may be safe, but safety does not always equate to growth. The familiar may be comfortable, yet comfort is not the same as flourishing. There is a higher calling on your life, a deeper potential within you, and a greater life waiting for you if you choose to trust me completely. Even when you feel uprooted, when the ground beneath your feet seems uncertain, I am with you. My presence goes with you. My protection surrounds you. My love encircles you like a shield that no change can penetrate. When I guide you into unfamiliar territory, I am teaching you a vital lesson. That true security is not found in places, people, or circumstances, but in me. Your trust in me becomes the foundation upon which everything else rests. The deeper your trust, the lighter your heart will become, and the stronger your spirit will grow. You were never meant to find your peace solely in the external world. Your true peace is anchored in me. And as long as you cling to me, every change I bring will become a blessing. Every departure a doorway to greater life that I know, my child, that the transitions I orchestrate can feel abrupt. I know that you may wish for clarity, for signs, for assurances that everything will turn out well. I tell you now that your faith, even when small, carries enormous power. The act of trusting me, even when you cannot see the road ahead, is itself a transformative choice. Every step you take in obedience, even when your heart trembles, reshapes your soul, refines your character, and aligns you with the purposes I have written for you since the beginning. The resistance you feel, the questions that arise, the longing to hold on to what you know, all these are part of the process. And I ask you to bring them to me, to surrender them into my hands, and to allow me to carry you forward. There are times, my beloved, when the places you are being moved from are filled with distractions, delays, or influences that subtly misalign you from your path. Perhaps you have felt stagnation, indecision, or the weight of compromise in a place you thought you loved. These are not punishments, but gentle warnings, whispers of my spirit nudging you towards something far more expansive. I see your soul, and I know that you are capable of more than the limitations around you. The world may try to convince you that remaining is safe, that resisting change is wise. But I tell you now, wisdom comes from discernment and obedience to my guidance, not from clinging to what feels familiar. The courage to leave, to trust, and to step forward is greater than the comfort of staying. And it is through these steps that your destiny unfolds.
I also know, my child, that leaving can feel like a loss. And sometimes it is. There may be friendships, routines, or places of security that you must leave behind. Yet what you release is not gone forever. The lessons you have learned, the relationships you have cultivated, and the love you have shared remain within you, engraved in your soul. I do not ask you to forget or discard the past, but to let go of its hold over your future. Every chapter you leave is a preparation for the next, and every closure is an opening for a greater blessing. The pain of departure is temporary. The growth it initiates is eternal. I am with you in every tear, and I will fill every void with hope, purpose, and renewed strength. Do not fear the unknown, my beloved, for it is not a void, but a canvas. I am the master painter, and every new season is an opportunity to witness my creativity, my provision, and my protection in ways that were not possible before. Your reluctance to leave familiar ground is natural. Yet I ask you to consider the possibility that the unknown holds more abundance, more joy, and more fulfillment than the place you long to remain. Trust that my plans are perfect, even when they are hidden from view. Trust that every shift, every change, and every departure is orchestrated for your highest good, your spiritual expansion, and your ultimate purpose. Freedom through surrender. I understand, my child, that sometimes leaving a place you cherish feels like losing control. You may fear what lies ahead, worry about your ability to adapt, or question your readiness for new challenges. Yet I assure you that control is an illusion, and surrender is the path to true freedom. When you release your grip on the familiar and place your trust entirely in me, you invite my power to work in ways that surpass your imagination. I will equip you, I will guide you, and I will provide everything necessary for you to thrive in the new season. Your faith in me transforms uncertainty into opportunity, and your willingness to obey opens doors that were previously invisible. The necessity of growth. Remember, my beloved, that your growth is not always immediate or visible. There are times when you must walk through a period of discomfort, transition, or challenge in order to emerge stronger, wiser, and more attuned to your purpose. These seasons are necessary, for they teach resilience, deepen faith, and cultivate patience. They prepare you for the greater responsibilities and blessings that await. Every departure, every relocation, and every shift is a part of my divine curriculum for your soul, designed to stretch you beyond what you thought possible and to awaken the fullness of your potential. Even when you do not understand, even when your heart protests, even when the familiar beckons with seductive comfort, I ask you to trust me fully. My perspective is eternal, and my knowledge encompasses all that has been, all that is, and all that will be. I see the end from the beginning, and I know the paths that lead to joy, fulfillment, and the manifestation of your divine destiny. Walking in confidence. The resistance you feel is but a fleeting shadow, and the choice to trust me is the light that dispels it. Walk with confidence, knowing that every step guided by my Spirit is a step toward life, freedom, and purpose. I tell you now, my beloved, that every place I lead you to has been prepared for you. There are blessings waiting, doors opening, and opportunities unfolding that you could never have accessed had you remained in the place you long to stay. The unfamiliar holds treasures that only faith can reveal, experiences that only courage can unlock, and growth that only obedience can foster. Do not shrink back in fear. Do not cling to nostalgia. Do not question my love. Trust that I'm leading you toward exactly what you need, exactly when you need it, and exactly as I intended from the beginning of time. Beyond attachment. The fear of leaving often comes from attachment. Attachment to comfort, familiarity, or what you know. Yet attachment can blind you to the possibilities that lie ahead. It can tether you to a life that is limited rather than expansive and keep you from stepping into the abundance that I have prepared. When I call you to move, it is not to take away, but to awaken. It is not to punish, but to liberate. It is not to make you feel small, but to enlarge your spirit. I ask you to trust my voice above all others, to listen to my guidance above the clamor of doubt, and to know that I am never wrong, never late, and never absent. The sacredness of leaving. There is a sacredness in the act of leaving, my child, for it is a demonstration of trust, obedience, and courage. Each step you take into the unknown is a step toward becoming the fullest expression of yourself. Each moment you surrender to my guidance is a moment in which your faith is strengthened, your perspective broadened, and your heart refined. I am with you in every step, and I am orchestrating events, people, and circumstances to support you along the way. The place you leave may hold fond memories, but the place you are going holds the fulfillment of your purpose, the expansion of your spirit, and the realization of your destiny. Embracing discomfort for growth. I know, my beloved, that change can be uncomfortable. I know that leaving what is familiar can stir anxiety, sadness, and even resistance. Yet I assure you that every discomfort has a purpose. Every challenge, every uncertainty, and every unfamiliar path is designed to awaken courage, deepen faith, and cultivate trust. The pain of leaving is temporary, but the growth it initiates is eternal. I am with you in every step, providing wisdom, strength, and comfort. Your willingness to trust me transforms every challenge into an opportunity, every departure into a blessing, and every unknown into a stage for my glory to be revealed. Final assurance. My child, I speak to you now with certainty. You are never alone, never abandoned, never forgotten. The places I lead you from are not losses, but lessons. The moments you leave behind are not endings, but beginnings in disguise. The shifts you experience are not random, but divinely orchestrated for your ultimate good. Every step you take, every door that opens, and every path that unfolds is a testament to my love, my care, and my perfect plan. Trust in me fully, without hesitation, and you will see the beauty, abundance, and joy that await you in every new season. Even when the road ahead seems uncertain, even when the future is hidden from view, know that I am preparing it for you. I am shaping circumstances, aligning events, and guiding hearts to create a path that leads to your fulfillment. You may not see the entire journey, But each step is calculated, each moment purposeful, and each transition necessary. Trust in my plan, for it is flawless. Trust in my guidance, for it is unwavering. Trust in me, for I am the one who holds your life, your heart, and your destiny in my hands. Complete surrender. I know, my beloved, that it is not always easy to release what you hold dear. I know that leaving can feel like loss, and that moving into the unknown can stir fear. Yet every moment of resistance is an invitation to deepen your trust, to strengthen your faith, and to embrace the fullness of life I have prepared. When you surrender, when you obey, and when you trust, you align yourself with my wisdom, my provision, and my protection. The unfamiliar becomes familiar, the unknown becomes opportunity, and the transition becomes transformation. Amen.